Hey up, and welcome to the video. Now, this is the start of a project that I'm working on. So I'm filming this over a number of weeks. This is day one, and I'm going to sort of document the change from winter to spring. That's what I'm going to try and do. And I'm probably going to come back to this location that I'm visiting every couple of weeks, and rather than spraying round a big area, I'm going to look at a very small part of a local woodland just to see how it evolves over spring, hopefully ending up with a great massive carpet of bluebells. So that's what we hopefully will see at the end of this kind of project video. As I've just walked down here, we have got some blossom on the trees, so that's a good sign. But what will we have in this woodland? So the first visit today is going to be to define the area I'm going to look at and study. So that's the first visit, and then all the other visits that you'll see in this video will be as spring evolves. So I hope you find this interesting. Let's go and define this area. Okay, I think I've defined the area I'm going to study, and I'm really surprised already. Bluebells, and I think the bluebells are already starting to really come through, really poke through, and I've had to be careful. I've had to be careful where I'm standing because the path, there is a path here, has been slightly blocked. But yes, I've defined my area, and it's quite small. So let's just have a quick look at that area, what it's made up of. A few trees, trees stumps on the ground that have been cut up. It looks like there's some work being done here by the woodland, by the people that look after this woodland. But so this is going to be the area we're going to look at. And yeah, I'm quite surprised how advanced spring is on the floor of this woodland. Very surprised. Okay, we're back, and the woodland floor has turned a much stronger green. The bluebells have sprouted up as you'd expect them to. Nothing unusual, but it's so nice to see the transition of this woodland floor getting stronger and stronger in the colour green. And what I'm starting to do here is look at the potential compositions that we'll have. It's very messy here. We've got all these tree trunks and rotting wood. So I've got to start to think of how all this is going to fit in to a composition. Well, it's the 3rd of April, so a bit of a gap from our visits to this woodland, and we have the first bluebells that have come through. Not a vast carpet of them, but they're starting to open up and spring out. So there's no overall colour, the colour blue, the colour purple, but over the next week or so, maybe 2 weeks, you can see these are going to thicken out into a nice blanket of colour. It's so nice to see that the colour is finally here for spring. Here's a nice little group of bluebells. They are moving around a bit, the wind's getting up and the forecast later is to get windy, so I need to get my skates on. I would like to do a focus stack, but it's not going to be possible with this wind in action. That's that nice little macro shoot complete. Very difficult because the wind's getting up, and I did want to do some focus stacks, but now I know the bluebells are out, I can keep coming back. Just depends on this damn weather. Finally, the 17th of April, and we're back, and the carpet on the Woodland floor this morning is absolutely beautiful. We've got some of the bluebells we saw last time when we came. They've started to turn a little. There's far more fresh bluebells that have just popped up, and they're now filling this woodland floor with an oasis of colour. I've took some wide shots with a 24-70. I've had the camera high on the tripod and we've gone low down, and now I'm taking some shots with 100-400. It's very, very busy, this part of the woodland, so I think I'm going to be better doing a little bit of isolation of scenes. But the colours this morning, when the sun pops out, because it's popping in and out, are absolutely gorgeous. The floor is full of blues and purples. It's fantastic, and it's been a great experience doing this project, to see it in early spring and to now see it at its very best. And I think today, maybe tomorrow as well, it's going to look its very best. So we've actually come here when all the colours are at their optimum, and it's fantastic. Put a bit of sunlight on here, a bit of dappled sunlight, shadows as well. We're underexposing because we want to get the best from these shots in processing. So the name of the game for me is to underexpose, then we can play about with the light in processing. So let's get some intimate shots now with the 100-400.
Okay, that was really interesting to do that project, and I'm going to go back to that local woodland in the summer, and I'm going to do a transition from summer to autumn in a different part of that woodland though, not the same one, because for autumn we'll need to be on the other side of that particular local woodland. So next video, we shot that yesterday, and I went with Eddie Skelson into the Peak District, and we went looking for bluebells. In that video I will draw a map of where to find them, because they did take some finding. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, pop a comment in the bottom, share the video, and I'll see you later on the next one.